How's it going, everybody? It's Shinigami, and we got another direct breakdown. So today I'm going to be going over the Super Mario Wonder and Super Mario RPG. Kind of have two recordings of this, unfortunately. The audio is a little fucked, so I'm just going to slip this in at the beginning, and then I'll still have the portion where I had recorded earlier playthrough, but I'm just gonna get my thoughts through here as fast as I can before this gets fucked up, right? So, pretty much, I just want to point out, Nintendo, you're doing great. Not adhering to the industry norms or whatever pressures that Xbox fell for, and you're pretty much doing your own thing while also innovating, making unique games, and just pushing your creativity, right? And another thing that we added with that was you got two very good looking games, stylized, good animation, right? They put a lot of time into these, you can tell, and for sure Mario is not holding out as far as hardware fidelity, right? These aren't gonna push the Switch to be like super hardcore, right? But they give that other expression in the Switch that kind of needs at times, where yeah, you have your open worlds, but you don't always want to play an open world game. Sometimes you want stuff to be a little bit more refined, linear, and obviously for this they pretty much hit it on the nail. The other thing that you got going for yourselves here is the different power-ups and just the way that it kind of interacts. So obviously for the Mario RPG, that one just takes it at a completely left turn. If you're not used to that style of gameplay, if you're not used to RPGs, then this is gonna knock you on your feet. You'll be like, what the fuck did I just stumble into? But you got unique enemies, different boss battles to do. You actually have a party system. They each have their own special abilities, obviously, and strengths and weaknesses, blah blah blah. But also you got returning characters like Geno and then that fucking Cloud thing, I can't remember. Yeah, it's pretty much what a lot of people were hoping for. Some were asking for ports of RPG, but luckily, we got whatchamacallit. You got a remaster of it, and personally, I actually am gonna pick it up. Never played it, but it looks good enough that I'm gonna be picking it up, right? Another thing added to it for the Super Mario Wonder, they really took it out the ballpark. Some people are saying, hey, it's like if you took acid or shrooms, fucking Mario's tripping balls, right? And it basically plays on that meme that everything happening in the Mario Kingdom is basically a dude on like shrooms just tripping balls, and they took that to 11 times 10, and now you just got a very unique styled gameplay where so many little power-ups are different, the world is different, the animation that I'll point out here is just gorgeous. You actually see more expression out of Mario. There's voice acting, which Pokemon you're missing out on. Yeah, it's a form back to norm for the Marios. I remember, what was the last game that came out for them that wasn't like a sports game or a fucking party game like that, right? I can't really think of one. But yeah, this is hitting it right on the nail where people want. They want to be able to play some fun games and multiplayer. As I probably say in the video later, I'm not sure if it picks up properly, but you got Daisy, you got Toad, Yellow Toad, whatever. No, but really the big thing is Daisy being playable as she's been playable in other games, like obviously Mario Kart and shit like that, but she's never been playable in a main series Mario franchise, whatever. And that's a big one right there. She's bumping up, and I know a few people who they only have sisters as siblings, me personally. And if you could have had your other sisters play as the two other female characters in the game, they would have. So this is nice. I am very pleased to see what Nintendo, what direction they're going in. Clearly they've had this cooking in the oven for a good minute, because it came out hot. It is chef's kiss. All right, it looks great. Can't wait to play it. Can't wait to break it down. But yeah, that's gonna be my little segment here, and I'm gonna get right to the video.
Onward and upward.
Sorry, I was muted there. Something I want to point out here is the way the style looks, the animations, the graphics in general. It's got a unique look to it from the past Mario games, right? Where before they looked a certain way and they were kind of getting to this whole super high definition stage, right? Now we're at a point where you can stylize it very nicely like this, and Mario's more expressive. You got his hat almost coming off. He's grinding on these fucking things, you know what I mean? Like it's proper, I would say. It's so much better than what we've gotten. You got the little whatchamacallit, like the text boxes. There's actually voice acting in this, which, you know, Pokemon, hey, get to it, right? And then the other thing is whatchamacallit. Let's raise that up a bit. Let's see if it does it again when you see them. Yeah, look at that. Oh, shit. Look at that. You actually see a distinction on how his facial expressions are. His running animation. You got a 1 foot there that's just floating basically because of how fast he's running or whatever. Like, this is nice. You get that kind of sense from like the Rubber Hose cartoons era, 1920s, I believe it was. Yeah, it's a very nice art style. It gives so much little flair to it, and especially to see the differences that they kind of go into here. Let's see. Like, for the fact that a lot of this has I already like the way the music sounds. I like the enemies, everything about it. The fact that you get this little power up and it changes everything, right? It's just a step up. Let's see. That I really enjoy about this as well is they're allowing people to play as Daisy now. A lot of fans have been requesting to be able to play as Daisy, and from the other aspect of just sometimes there are multiple women, girls that play and they don't want to just play as Toad, and obviously if Peach is already selected, there's no other female character to pick other than Toadette, right? And then now look at that. They finally adding in a little bit more for them, right? It's nice to see, especially when Daisy's been prominent since, you know, back then, and we're finally getting her as a playable character in a mainline Mario game. Not bad.
Goomba looks so well then.
Now that is what I call a trailer. Gets all the points across of what it is. You get to see the gameplay firsthand. There's none of this, here's the CGI cutscene of what you think you might be playing as, right? No. This is what you fucking get. And it's nice. It's a shame we don't always get this kind of stuff, but that's how it goes, right? And yeah, this one I'm just gonna kind of cover real quick. Not a full breakdown, doesn't need it. But another thing they added in, what's this one? Let's see. Something they're already doing very right with this is getting the style right. This is a game that people were clamming for quite a while, and for us to finally get our remake of this, remaster, whatever you want to call it, it looks gorgeous. Never played it personally, but I've seen a lot of reviews about this game. I've seen many little retrospectives of people that have played it, how it's one of the quintessential RPGs of the early, or of like the mid 90s. I'm over here losing what time or what day it was. And yeah, they were pretty good back then, especially since it wasn't actually dealing with Bowser as the main villain, right? You had a whole cast of new villains for Mario to go up against. Kind of wish they would go a little bit more into that, nowadays, but I think that's what we're getting with Wonder and as well as RPG. So let's keep it going. All I can say is this game looks good. I'm very happy and pleased to see with what Nintendo's putting out, and it's a good remake, good remaster on it. Graphic looks pretty good, style matches. It's what you come to expect, right? Some at least expect it. I was trying to leave a freeze frame on Geno, but it didn't work. But yeah, this is actually a game I've never played, but I'm very willing to want to play it now, just based off of what I've seen. I do like playing these remakes, remasters, if you will, of games I didn't really get to play when I was younger. The recent one example was like Pokemon Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team, or what is it, DX? Man, I can't remember the fucking name right now. But that one, never played the original. I played the sequels, of course, but the original I never played. So actually going through it myself on the Switch, it was nice. So having those games from the past get remastered in a proper way, to be able to play them for the first time myself, I like it. And we're really hitting our strides now. There you have it. That is all. Whatchamacallit? That is the Nintendo Direct. Now, after all that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry if the audio's a little finicky. I'm still doing my best. Getting used to new camera, new setup, all the other crap, right? But let me know down in the comments below what you think. If I'm doing good, if you enjoyed this, content I'm putting out. And also, obviously the main thing, do you like the Mario games coming out? Are they are they actually up to snuff? Are you gonna buy them? Or do you think they're just a bunch of hogwash? Let me know in the comments down below. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday. If not, fuck you. Y'all have a good day, good night, good evening, whatever y'all gonna do.